there. Question for you. Are you providing yourself with adequate nourishment? Back in the day, not that long ago, when I was practicing functional medicine, I used elimination diets. Another story. And I'm noticing now, as I coach people and be coached and have transformative conversations, that there is a power to subtracting things that drain your energy. And I noticed this recently in a couple of ways. This morning, I volunteered happily to be coached by a colleague of mine who's doing an advanced coach training, and he needed a certain number of hours to fulfill his coach training, and peer-to-peer coaching was one way that he needed a certain number of hours. So you know who I'm talking to about, and thank you so much. So at the end of the session, he asked me a question. He said, "Well, what's different now after our coaching session?" And I thought, and I just kind of settled to see what would come through, and nothing felt different. But what I said and what was true for me in that moment was that I felt deeply nourished by our conversation. Oh my gosh, like how much do we need that? How much do we deserve it? It felt like this deep inhalation of pure oxygen. So it also got me thinking about two other instances earlier this week where I really felt compelled to say yes to helping someone, two different people. And yet I could just tell I could help. I could be extremely transformative with both of these people. And when I checked in with myself, I could just tell that I felt like it was going to be draining. And no more need to go into it, because you know. Now, also another thing I used to think like this was an issue for people like me in helping professions. It's true of all of us. We all want to be helpful. We all care about others. And the overly used metaphor of putting your own oxygen mask on first, we have to do that. So a big part of nourishing and providing yourself with self-caring is to know when to say no, to know when that strong desire to help is just not something you should be saying yes to. So you know, you have an inner knower that knows. And you can say no, and then maybe at some point you have some more headspace, some more bandwidth, some call to reach back to that person and say no, maybe, or maybe there's some way you can help in a baby step, less than what they're asking for. But everything and everybody is ultimately okay. And whoever it is that you feel compelled to, like, I need to help this person, if you're getting that, inner knowing that's saying, no, not now, then honor that. Nourish yourself by giving to yourself, however it occurs to you right now. And also know that one way of nourishing yourself is knowing when you need to say no. Thanks.